Hey guys, it's me Jake from JakeMan21642. Today I've got a video for you of this 2017 Volkswagen Golf S. This one is finished off in a gray exterior, which as you can see looks great on the vehicle. It's a very nice clean color on the Golf. Around this side you can see this one does have body colored door handles, as well as your body colored mirrors with turn signal indicators built in. Up top, radio antenna right there. This one is equipped with satellite radio. And around the rear, you can see your Golf and TSI badges, dual exhaust tips down below, and this one is equipped with a rear backup camera. Fuel cap on the passenger side. Just make sure the car is unlocked, come up, press to release. Down below, this one is riding on Bridgestone tires. They are 195/65 R15s, so even though these are small wheels, this one being a base model does come with alloy wheels, which I think is a very nice touch by Volkswagen. They could have easily thrown hubcaps on there, but they decided to actually give these alloys. Do have rear disc brakes as well. And I have to say too, this being a base model, this is still an insanely well-equipped car for the money, and very fun to drive too. Up front, this one does have halogen headlights. Does include your typical Volkswagen switchblade key with lock, unlock, trunk release, and panic. Stepping inside of this one, does have the black cloth interior. And this is a very nice high quality interior too, especially compared to the current Jetta that this is sold alongside of. You can see it does include your original carpeted floor mats as well. And to start, foot on the brake, insert the key, and inside you can see this one does have a leather wrap steering wheel. You have your cruise control, audio system controls, and everything of that nature on the wheel. Paddle shifters on the back as well. For the 6-speed auto, this one is equipped with drive, sport, and manual mode. Reverse is equipped with a rear backup camera. But very nice and tight power steering as well. Very responsive too for the car. Over here, your headlight controls right there, and you can see the gauges light up, which is a beautiful blue, the red and white typical Volkswagen. On the door, all soft touch material. Up top, you have this nice aluminum trim, power mirrors, which are heated, power locks, and all four of your automatic windows. Rear window lock as well. Storage down below, and over here, you have some storage, as well as your lighting controls and everything else. Turn signals right there. And like I said, paddle shifters on the wheel. Gauges in the middle, your tachometer, speedometer, and then center display right here. You can bring up all kinds of different settings, range, fuel economy, things like that on there. Digital speed readout and everything else, and this one has just over 8,000 miles on it. 2 air vents in the middle, hazard controls. You have all of your radio controls, everything else, and like I said, this one does have satellite radio. This is also, for being the base model, an insanely good stereo in this car. You have your radio, media, phone, all of that. It's nice and simple to use. AM, FM, satellite radio, everything else. Single zone manual climate control down here. Nice and simple to use. Everything right there. And typical Volkswagen too, all the knobs are very high quality. They feel like they're actually connected to something. Storage down here with your auxiliary in, USB inside. And this is all lined in the nice aluminum trim. So I showed your shifter, 12-volt outlet, and different little slots right here. Cup holders. And your parking brake. Back here, do have a padded armrest, storage inside of there with a 12-volt outlet, and the seats in this vehicle are very comfortable, high quality, they fit you very well, and it's really a great cloth from Volkswagen. They're supportive too, exactly as you'd expect. Up top, interior lighting controls. You can control if they turn on with the door or not. Rear lights, and up front, sunglasses container, which this is a nice upgrade from older Volkswagens. If you had a Mark V or a Mark VI, you know what I'm talking about. This will actually fit a pair of sunglasses that you want to put in there. All of your different lighting controls and everything else. Mirrors with the driver's side automatic window down, and pop the hood. One thing I did forget to mention too is you do have your tweeters built into the pillar right there. I mean, really, this is such a nice, upscale-looking little hatchback, too. I really am a fan of these. Stepping into the back seat, everything follows through material quality-wise back here. You do have the padding on your armrest, at least. And stepping in, I'm 6'2", and as you can see, despite this being a small hatchback, I can comfortably sit behind myself, no problem. It's a supportive back seat. Do have an armrest in the middle, 2 cup holders, and then that will fold open and act as a ski pass. 2 air vents in the middle, again open and close from right there, and like I said, back seat pockets on each side. And your interior illumination up here. Beautiful taillight design on these newer Golfs as well. Inside of the trunk, I'm going to open it right there. You can see this one does have your cargo cover, which will lift up. And inside, great amount of space. Do have storage compartments on each side, both of your carpeted rear floor mats. The seats in this vehicle do drop and flat fold. Just release right there. And just like that, they will fold down. Underneath of here, spare tire, jack storage, and everything else. It is a temporary spare. And this is cool, something I never knew you could do with these. You can actually lower this down. So say you need a lower loading floor for something, bring it down, or bring it. It's a little bit difficult to do with one hand holding the camera, but or you can put it back into its normal position like that. Right here, access to your emergency release. And on this side, everything follows through. Child seat anchors on the back of the seat, of course. And up front, you actually do have a power backrest on the passenger seat. And inside of here, this one includes all of your original owner's literature and everything else of that nature. Also do have your CD player, as well as an SD card slot, and different card slots as well, and the glove box is illuminated. Up front, halogen headlights. And under the hood on this vehicle, this one is equipped with Volkswagen's 1.8 liter turbo 4-cylinder. Everything under here is in great shape, running fantastic. This does replace the older 5-cylinder from these vehicles, but just as much power and fantastic fuel economy. Really, even with the automatic, this vehicle is very enjoyable to drive and has some nice power. Close that. Bring the automatic driver's side window back up. And cut it off right here. Headlights off. And as always, this vehicle is for sale at Volvo of Richmond here in Richmond, Virginia. If you are interested in this vehicle, please let Volvo of Richmond know you saw this video. Thanks for watching.